Welcome to the Jacksonville Bar Association podcast. My name is Craig Shoup. I'm the Executive Director here at the Jacksonville Bar Association. We're excited to have Julie Rountree with us today. Julie, a 2003 Stetson University College of Law graduate, was a family law practitioner, but has recently transitioned to being a certified divorce coach and divorce transition and recovery coach. Before we do get started, I do want to say a special thank you to our Jacksonville Bar Association partners. These partners and sponsors include Ameris Bank, Dex Imaging, Dixon Hughes Goodman, Member Benefits, Mulholland Investigation and Computer Forensics, Veritex, Florida Lawyers Mutual Insurance Company, YFast Networks, Seaside Claims, CH Mediation, the Jacksonville Daily Record, Ullman Wealth Partners, Divorce Coaching Solutions, Wilder Business Success, Donna Halapoff, Nurse Consultant, Diamonds Direct, and Scarlet Group. At this point, we do have a quick message from one of our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Julie Rountree from Divorce Coaching Solutions. As a certified divorce coach, I help men and women who are simply overwhelmed by the divorce process and feeling helpless, emotional, and anxious. During our sessions, I provide them with the support they need to create clarity, confidence, and the ability to move forward with grace. If you are a family law practitioner, we also offer coaching packages to your clients where your clients can have easy access to a divorce coach when they're feeling overwhelmed. And they can schedule their sessions right on our website. Let your team focus on the legal work and save the emotional part for us. Distinguish your firm by offering divorce coaching, and you'll see why we are the missing piece of the divorce puzzle. Divorce Coaching Solutions is reinventing the divorce experience for family law firms and their clients. Please visit our website at mydivorcecoaches.com or call me, Julie Rountree, at 904-274-6611.
We appreciate the support of all of our sponsors and partners of the Jacksonville Bar Association. Well, after all that, Julie, welcome. We're glad you're with us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little about you growing up and what led you down the path to be a lawyer and now a coach.
Well, I don't have a super exciting story about becoming a lawyer. I don't come from like a long line of lawyers or anything like that. I think it really started in undergrad. In college, I was, had that great major of undecided, wasn't sure what I was going to do. I took some criminology courses and was hooked and knew this was probably the path I was headed down. So after graduating with a degree in criminology, I figured my next step would be law school, and here I am.
Okay. So what led you down to becoming from being a lawyer now to doing more of this coaching?
Well, as a family law practitioner, and I practiced for several years, and I felt that there was something missing in the practice. I thought many of our clients were very emotional and really weren't ready for litigation and were very overwhelmed by litigation. And so I felt that they were struggling. I felt like my career was sort of struggling. I kind of forgot why I started practicing family law. And it was just stressful for everybody. So I thought there had to be a better way for these litigants to go through a divorce. And there had to be a better way for attorneys to work in family law without feeling all of that stress and emotion. So I sort of fell into divorce coaching, and I think this is the answer, and it's the missing piece of that family law puzzle. So now I work with men and women who are just overwhelmed by divorce and the whole litigation process, and I help them work through their emotions, and I help them make goals and set goals and reach goals. And it's very fulfilling, and it's truly my calling.
So tell us about a favorite memory maybe from a case when you were primarily practicing maybe family law and something you've been involved in as a coach as well. Tell us a few great stories there.
Well, for litigation, I have to say my best memories from cases are probably in the mediation process, where both parties are actually resolving the case themselves. And I have several great memories of those times. I can remember one case in particular where we were actually waiting in the hallway to enter chambers to try a case, and opposing counsel approached me, and the parties wanted to reach a settlement outside in the hallway of the courthouse. And it means a lot to attorneys when the parties realize that they should be in control of the decision. And in most cases, the parties are the best suited to resolve their issues, especially when children are involved. So that was probably one of my favorite moments or favorite memories as an attorney. So, and likewise with coaching, I see people who, again, are just so overwhelmed, but they can still see that they're the best person, that they need to be in control and really decide what's going to happen, know that they are going to be the decision maker, or they still can be, and they don't have to leave it in a lawyer's hands or, of course, the judge's hands. So I just enjoy working with my clients because I watch them just set their own goals, reach them, and really transition out of divorce and into their single lives. And I know they can look back and know that they did it with dignity.
So tell us about your involvement. You've been a member for a long time, the Jacksonville Bar. Tell us about why you think it's important for people to be a part of the JaxBar.
Well, for me personally, I approached the bar with this new concept of divorce coaching and really wanted to spread the word, not just to family law attorneys, but to all attorneys, to let them know that this, resource is available. And it's, the bar was there for me and said, what can we do for you? How can we help you spread the word? And what do you need? Where do you want to be? And how can we get you there? And it was pretty amazing. So for me personally, being a member of your local bar, or for me, the Jacksonville Bar, I just feel so supported. And there's just so many opportunities here to network and fun opportunities to, just all the amazing things we do. So again, for me personally, it was just feeling supported and getting the word out about a new concept and a new idea in law. And that's why I recommend you should be a member.
So, the Fourth Circuit, everyone has always said it's a little different here in the Fourth compared to other places. What is something you think lawyers either new to the practice, or, we've got a lot of lawyers moving to the Fourth Circuit these days from other parts of the state. Okay. What do you think these lawyers should know about being here in the Fourth?
Well, first, if you're a new lawyer or even a seasoned lawyer transitioning here, it's okay to say you're new and to ask questions. I remember when I first started practicing, I had several judicial assistants just say, ask us if you're lost, ask us how to do something or how the judge prefers something done. And just by asking questions and saying, I've never done this before, can you help me? And they were more than willing to help. I know the days of entering chambers and the judicial assistant is right there. It's changed a little in the Fourth Circuit, but they're still available to help. So my advice to new lawyers in our circuit would be just to ask, and people are more than helpful to get you where you need to be. And also to network with judges, go to events where judges are present, learn about them, learn about what they love to do outside of being on the bench. For me, as a new attorney, I felt like when I met with judges on a personal level, it made me a little bit more comfortable practicing in front of them, and it made me feel a little bit more confident, and that passes on to your clients as well. They certainly pick up on that.
I think we've done several of these videos at this point, and touching on the JA part that you talked about,
yes,
that is something that hasn't really been brought up that is so important and so invaluable. There's a great group of folks that are supporting these judges And
Yes.
they're more than often they are available and want to help any of our practicing attorneys here. So I would say the Jays are the sleeper hidden gem, if you will, of our judicial system.
They know a lot.
So we have one really last question we really get into.
Okay.
And it's a little bit because I'm a foodie and I
Right.
enjoy a good meal, as we can all, I haven't really missed many meals in my life. What is a favorite restaurant or a few that you and your family like to go and eat at?
Okay. So when I first started practicing, I wasn't always a Rountree. I was a Santioni, and I grew up in the restaurant business. So my parents own Santioni's restaurants around Jacksonville, and they are Italian immigrants, and they're wonderful chefs. And so I grew up working in the restaurant. So I am legally bound to answer Santioni's. There is one left. My parents have since retired. So there's one in Fleming Island, and it is absolutely wonderful. My parents actually still work there because even though they retired, they just couldn't get enough. So the food is amazing. If you love Italian food, it's just a great atmosphere. And I grew up working in those restaurants, many memories, lots of stories. And so I'd have to say Santioni's Italian.
Still using your family recipes?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They're all the same, I promise.
That is fantastic. That will definitely go on my list of
Try
a
it.
little further than I usually like to drive for
I
things,
know.
but it sounds like it might be worth the trip.
It's worth it.
So, well, thanks, Julie, for coming with us and talking to us about your story and divorce coaching and all those things. If somebody wants to reach out to you about, maybe talk to you about, do they need a divorce coach with their family law case, or maybe about something family law related, or maybe
Absolutely.
look for a good Italian recipe, what's the best way to get hold of you?
You can email me at julie@mydivorcecoaches.com. The website, mydivorcecoaches.com, has a lot of information. You can schedule a free session with me right on the website. It's super easy. So
That's great. We're excited. That's it's a new area of the practice coming around, and another support mechanism for our family law attorneys.
yes.
And it's good for not just them, but again, all of our community because often we know somebody who's going through a divorce at some point in their life.
Yes.
So, well, thanks for coming on. We're excited, everyone who were able to join us today, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.